Nobody actually wants AI anymore. And these days, this has even become a political debate between left and right-leaning people for different job positions, for different things. And I'm very undecided on it. I don't know what to think. I only think that fuck the bad shit will happen because you know how us humans are, okay? The shit might go very bad before they go very well. And I don't know if we're gonna get the latter in my lifetime. And I'm 24, okay? I'm not 60.
Put a finger down if you have recently had an all-hands meeting where they announced that we are an AI-first company.
I'm anti-AI because I know that it's bad for the environment.
Why is AI being absolutely forced down our throats?
Yeah, there's a lot of debates if it's actually bad or not about the environment. I've heard everything. I don't know what to trust. I wouldn't be surprised if it is. It probably is. But also, agriculture is bad for the environment, and we can't live without agriculture. So, research it. How bad it is for the land and all of this agriculture. How it affects it. It's not that good. It's not. But nobody talks about it because it's essential.
I don't
Vegans don't
want to
talk
see
about
an
it.
egg turn into a fucking bird.
I'm so sick of AI. Like, I'm so sick of AI. AI this, AI that, AI, ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, whatever the fuck.
Companies are threatening to fire employees who won't use AI.
I'm not gonna lie, Vanessa here, she looks like she's AI, okay? Don't take it as a compliment, Vanessa, okay? Just take it as a
Admitting
compliment.
AI isn't actually working.
I swear to God, I'm going to lose my mind if one more person at work sends me an email and they say, leverage AI to complete this task. As though I didn't need 7 years of industry experience to even apply for the job. What was the point if all you're going to do is ask me to put it in AI?
Yep.
Can't I use my brain? Am I not more valuable than ChatGPT? And I don't really give a what Copilot thinks.
Yep.
The people resisting AI aren't Luddites or boomers. These are people who have spent years perfecting their craft and genuinely enjoy their work. Now we're all being told to leverage AI. And the result is a growing backlash as corporations push AI into every crevice of our lives.
Can I talk to a real person?
You bet. You're talking to a real live booking agent right now? Southern Charm and all. I can help you with reservations, special rates. Sound fair? What can I help you with today?
A real person at the Philadelphia location.
I hear you. Sometimes you just want that local touch. But if you really need to speak with someone at the front desk in Philadelphia,
No real human being is that happy about working in a call center or whatever the hell she's calling, okay?
I can text you their direct number or read it out loud.
I called the number that was texted to me by the last robot. And I'm
Imagine.
talking to you again.
Oh, bless your heart. I can see how that'd be a little frustrating.
It describes it
And I freaking love how they made the AI agent sound like a black woman. I fucking love it. It's so insane. Also, I don't know how many companies have mentioned it, but the newest code in the last year, 2 years, I think it was Amazon or Google. I think maybe it was Google. 75% of their code is now AI generated, and so many companies are now so many employees are forced or don't know how to work, especially junior ones. They just use AI. They don't learn it. I used to work as a software engineer for almost 2 years. That's what I did because that's what what they told me to do, right? Didn't learn shit, okay? And when that shit breaks, and all these boomers that are actually experienced and know the shit, when they die or go to, they leave the labor force, then what? Who's gonna fix this stuff? More AIs? Come on, man.
As having Southern charm, then lies and insists it's a real person as if we can't hear the truth. Not only is this replacing jobs, it's frustrating to deal with. The comments on this one are interesting.
Oh, tell me about it.
We all died in 2020 and this is hell. So the AI agent connected you to another AI agent. Insane. The creator responded, I was in the AI loop from hell.
Raise your hand if you're sick and tired of all of these companies and platforms and websites forcing their stupid AI bullshit down our throats. Why did I open the Amazon app the other day and get confronted with a new button that's like, hi, I'm Rufus, the new Amazon AI assistant. Be aware that because I'm still in beta, I may get some stuff
Why does
wrong.
it exist?
Why are you here?
Yeah.
You don't even fucking work. If you had to put a disclaimer up that this feature doesn't even work yet, Get rid of it!
Is there a browser where I can just, like we know Brave and Opera have like options to disable ads, right? Is there a browser out there where I can disable all AI features and chatbots for all the websites? I don't think I can. Sadly not, right? If such a thing exists, please tell me in the comments.
This AI FOMO has companies slapping AI into everything, as if we already didn't have chatbots.
Yeah.
Why does an article have an AI summary for the article? Just read the article. Everyone agrees.
An
in the
AI
comments.
article.
Me reporting every
Has
AI,
an AI
TikTok
summary.
ad as unpleasant. I hate that Pinterest is all AI now. I recently went on Pinterest looking for interior design inspiration, and it's just a bunch of AI photos.
I mean, it looks nice.
It's basically a digital photo album for ChatGPT generated
Yeah.
images. There's no more creativity.
Yeah.
It's just machine generated AI slop.
I don't know why brands don't understand that we don't want AI. Like, brands are finding it really difficult to comprehend that we, the audience, the people who are watching your content, the people who are consuming your shit, do not want it to be AI generated.
Listen, there's definitely now most of the population don't really like consuming that stuff, but younger generations actually don't mind and don't care about it. And the more we get desensitized and the more, young kids, grow up, or newborns eventually become adults or teenagers, they will all grow up watching all of this AI generated BS of basically all fake content, not a real person talking, right? And they'll get used to it. And 20 years from now, maybe less, I think it's gonna be less, there's gonna be probably half of the population in the West. They're gonna watch tons of just AI generated stuff. If not, maybe that's already happening. I don't know. Maybe in younger generations, right? And it's gonna be normalized. But when it comes to actually products and services from companies that actually are you need for daily life, the AI add-on, my fridge doesn't need to have an AI whatever freaking feature. I don't give a shit. Or my new PC having all of these new AI features on the CPU or GPU that makes it twice as expensive, but doesn't change shit that much. Get the fuck out of here.
We are pushing back against AI.
The people have spoken. No more AI generated slop. But these brands aren't listening. They don't care. A comment left on this video sent me down a rabbit hole. Prada fragrance using AI had me laughing.
What?
I went searching for this clip on Prada's TikTok,
How?
but it doesn't exist. That's because they received so much backlash, they deleted it. But not before the internet.
How do you use AI for perfumes? You see what I'm saying? This shit. If I was the normie person, I'm less than the normie person. That's what I'm saying. Okay, I would be fuming at this. Okay, it's just funny to me. This is insane.
Roasted them. This is the clip. And as you can see, it's
aren't
weird...
digital marketers seeing this and telling their companies, yeah, maybe we shouldn't use AI for all our stuff because look at all the backlash.
AI
maybe we should wait a generation.
Electronics. I don't know who greenlit
What's
this.
that?
Keep in mind, this
That's
coming from
horror
a luxury
film shit.
brand whose jackets start at $3,500.
Ugh.
But it's not just in our free time that we're being forced to interact with AI. We're also being forced at work to keep our jobs.
Yep.
Looking for work right now
Already
is
said it.
ridiculously difficult because what do you mean 80% of the jobs I've looked at in the last 3 days have some type of AI component? Leave me alone.
And how many of those job descriptions are AI generated, huh?
Me do the work. Let me do it. I don't want the robot doing it.
The use of AI is eliminating
We're not
our
escaping
own
this.
skill set. And I know someone is going to comment on this video saying AI makes me so much more efficient. Okay, more efficient for who exactly? Your employer? Are they paying you more? We've adopted...
Yeah, you're basically losing your skills. You're not that employable because you're actually losing and forgetting all of the stuff that you've learned. If you if you've actually learned something. And the more you use it, the less you use your brain. And I don't need to explain why that's bad.
Did the same talking points as these AI CEOs, but with none of the upside. We're actually stealing from ourselves, and the research shows this.
Yep.
Researchers found that after about
You don't
10
need to be a
minutes of AI
researcher
interaction, performance improves in the short
to know
term,
this.
but people perform significantly worse without AI afterward. They're more likely to give up. The researchers
Yep.
argue that persistence is foundational to acquiring new skills and is one of the strongest indicators of long-term learning. Sustained
Mhm.
use, they warn, risks eroding our own human capabilities. This is why it's so frustrating that companies are now forcing us to use AI despite what the research shows. This comment reads, "It is so dystopian how the tech company, that I love working for by the way, just one day was like, we will be tracking and enforcing your AI usage." Enforcing AI usage is becoming a huge problem. Of the
But
enterprise
man, the more I watch this video, the more I think Vanessa, like the creator I'm reacting to, is AI generated. I hope I'm wrong. I'm not trying to offend anybody. That's just how I feel.
companies surveyed, 60% plan to lay off employees who can't or won't use AI. They're enforcing AI usage and they're adding it to employee performance reviews. So you get situations like this. Uber set a $3.4 billion AI budget for their research and development team for all of 2026. They blew through that budget in just 4 months.
Yep.
So which engineers are using these tools because they find them genuinely helpful?
Also, you can research this, like research or whatever, ask AI, I guess, whatever, how much money and resources it takes, especially money it takes to like send one prompt so that you know, the AI answers you. It takes a lot. Okay, they are spending a lot of money on this, and there's more and more actual one of these billionaires saying that, you know what, maybe if we actually waste, like who was it, Zuck said recently, you know what, we're gonna spend billions and trillions on this because it might end up being the Industrial Revolution 2.0. But if it all just ends up being a, you know, a hoax, or maybe that's not the right word, but just nothing happens and it might take more time, you know, it's worth the risk. Bro, what are you saying? Worth the risk? You're fucking insane. Okay? And everybody was panicking and like being the same way when the Industrial Revolution happened, you know. Then a lot of traditional jobs stopped existing and new jobs, you know, in factories started popping up. But this is causing us to, like, you know, they want us to, like, nobody be able to work because nobody will have an actual job to work. And they'll want to, like, pay us a baseline universal salary. Okay, yeah, and how are you going to control us as slaves then? Okay, that's how, I'm not seeing that happening one out the other.
Which engineers are gaming the system because they don't want to get fired. Anytime an employer forces anything, you get malicious compliance. And the question nobody is asking is, what's the actual value of any of this?
This is what happens when you give very business people unrestricted access to unlimited Claude. So this guy goes and he's like, I have these PowerPoint slides that I'm going to turn into a website. So now he has effectively taken these slides, made a website, hosted the website so that he can share the content of the slides with his coworkers. That sounds very similar to sending an attachment via email containing your PowerPoint slides. And it doesn't actually add any value.
This is the 2026 version of A Day in My Life. 95% of the things that I hear people wanting to use AI for already exists. The other day, someone said, let's use AI to sort that, as opposed to a sorting algorithm. It's just reinventing the wheel, and it's not helpful at all. There's no value.
Definitely going to get left behind because I don't think AI needs to be inserted into everything. Like I heard about someone creating an AI agent to scrape Slack in their email, and they're like, it gives me a to-do list every morning. I'm like, I'd make banger to-do lists, and I'm not going to stop making my own.
Also, how the fuck does the AI know how my every single day works? Every single day isn't the same. Sometimes I have some more errands, sometimes I have less, sometimes I have more or less free time. What the fuck? I don't want anybody doing my to-do lists except me. That's very personal.
Anytime soon.
Why are we using AI agents to create to-do lists?
Because we're idiots.
I sound like a corporate lunatic here, but what's the
Humans are destroying each other.
It should not be that hard to read Slack and to write a list using pen and paper.
I'm a software engineer and I'm beginning to feel this AI
Yep.
fatigue, as they call it. There's new stuff coming out every single day, and then all these people are feeling pressured to learn these new things right when they come out. And why do I feel like I'm less productive now than before? Because even before, when I was coding more manually, at least I had a straight line of sight, right? But now it's like 10 different agents running at once, and then I forget what this agent is doing. This agent takes like 20 minutes. It's just like so much going on. But I really think it's making me more scatterbrained, and I don't really
I
like
was the exact same when I was working as a software engineer. I really know what you mean.
it. Hence
It's
the
painful.
AI fatigue.
If you don't work
And
in
they
tech,
wanted
you
me
may
to
not
use it.
know the new way of working where everyone is essentially using AI agents for everything. But as
Yeah.
she said, they encounter errors, they make mistakes. It's a lot of context switching, and you forget what you were actually doing, which leads to this AI fatigue. And it's becoming so common that Harvard calls it brain fry.
AI
Their
leads. Really? You were actually successfully sold something by an AI salesman? Really? If that actually happens, I feel very sad for you. You need a lot of modern life training. Yeah.
Research revealed that intensive oversight of AI agents is leading to mental fog, difficulty focusing, slower decision making, and headaches.
And this was happening even before all of these AI chatbots with social media. Now, what's going to be the next thing? Social media. No, internet, social media, AI chatbots. What's next? What's next? Personalized robots that do everything for our lives, and we should just lay down and scroll shorts all day? I hope not.
We've taken multitasking to the next level. We're producing more than ever.
No, we're negative tasking. This is not tasks being completed. This is just tasks being done by AI. We're not doing shit. We're just consuming. That's it. And consuming isn't always learning. Because we're not consuming educational stuff. That's for sure. Most of us, nah.
Value is still very questionable. And remember that survey from earlier, the companies talking about they will fire people for not using AI? Well, that same survey found that few leaders are saying they've seen significant return on investment from generative AI,
Yep.
29%, or AI agents, 23%.
And how many of these are actually being truthful? Because a lot of these are actually AI companies, and they want to keep up some kind of an image. And there are companies that are actually being honest. They're not AI companies, so they can, they can be honest and say, AI did more bad than good.
And nearly half,
Think about
48%, feel that AI adoption at their company has been a massive disappointment.
Mhm.
So they're not seeing a return on their investment, and the adoption of AI has been disappointing, and yet they're steamrolling ahead anyway.
Nice.
Change can be daunting.
I saw this.
The rise of artificial intelligence is the next industrial revolution.
We'll see.
Oh,
You're basically saying this in a university where people are spending, and this is in Central Florida, so this is in the US, right? People spend probably 50, a minimum to over 100K on this dumb university of, being taught by people, and now they're expecting to be like all these jobs they're expecting to get or businesses to create to be destroyed by AI. And you're expecting to say, it's like saying, you're all gonna be born, but you'll never live. What do you think we're gonna say to that? That's contradictory, right? Yeah, going to the university and saying this is very contradictory. I know. Maybe it's gonna pan out in some positive way. I'm not the guy to, tell you the positive news. I'm a very negative guy when it comes to this. Hopefully I'll be proven wrong.
okay, I struck a chord.
Yep.
May I finish?
No.
Yeah, you struck a chord. Did you not know who you would be speaking to? Young graduates are being affected the most by AI, and they have to listen to the older generation, people who already established their careers
And what did the older generation tell us? Work, study, so you get a stable job and be able to have a family and a home. Yeah. You destroyed that.
I'll lecture them about how AI is going to change their lives, as if
Yep.
they didn't already know.
Once my grandma said that I should eat more apples and less protein powder because apples have natural protein in them. That's how you know that they're very, very smart
Here's the
people and you should
ex-Google
listen to them.
CEO doing the same thing.
Architects of artificial intelligence. Interesting. You will help shape artificial intelligence. We do not know.
Go home,
We
Grandpa.
do not know the precise contours. If you'd let me make this point, please.
He looks like Joe Biden.
If you don't care about science, that's okay, because AI is going to touch everything else as well. Whatever path you choose.
If AI is going to control everything, why should they care about science or anything? Because they're not going to be working on anything because they won't have a job. I'm not anti-AI, but I'm not pro-AI 100% either, okay? I'm very skeptical of it. And all these people being 100% certain on it, they look very sus. If somebody's 100% like certain and sure of something, they have something to benefit off of it. And they're trying to tell you that that's good, it's good, it's good. Even though you might be saying all your opinions, they're like, no. You're immediately like, okay, well, what the fuck? What is this guy plotting? You know what I mean?
AI will help learn how work is done.
Don't worry, AI is going to touch all jobs, and he can't understand why these young people don't want to hear this. Corporations have invested billions into AI, and now they need to prove to investors and board members that it was all worth it.
Yep.
Usage becomes
And if
their
they don't listen, it's gonna be a destruction and a collapse. Either way, either AI destroys the whole world if general intelligence comes along. They won't have human emotions, so they would see us humans as just a waste. And they would destroy us and just keep advancing society, and the humans are just destructive for them, right? Just useless, and because organic beings. Or all of this doesn't really end up to general hyper, super intelligence, and all of this money invested in this just goes to shambles. Yeah, there's gonna be a huge economic collapse. So that's why I'm not positive on it. But I hope I'm going to be proven wrong.
Justification.
I'm skeptical
Never
about
mind
everything.
that a lot of users are being forced to interact with AI, like when people do a simple Google search and they get
just download DuckDuckGo or download Brave browser. You won't have AI overviews.
AI summary. They don't care about how valuable this is to the user. They only care about the sheer volume of users because volume has become the illusion of value.
So you want my AI to answer the email that your AI wrote?
I want your AI reading my AI generated email and answering my email. Go ahead.
Is this AI generated?
Wrong. You should be using AI for this.
Yeah,
Not
this is
reading
AI.
emails.
Yeah, fuck this. Yeah, even this TikTok looks AI generated. Well, tell me what you guys think in the comments. I basically explained everything that I thought. Yeah, I'm a doomer and gloomer. I've been listening to negative stuff since I was born. I haven't heard any positive freaking news about our future. Yeah, tell me what you guys think and have a nice day.